a monster, and it's going to come right up from behind. Keep your eyes peeled here. The moment I was there, I had a airship operation student just to make things a little easier. I don't know about you, Larry, student of airships. Not what you say that 3 times. But I do love it. I have the privilege of flying in one of the that's right. It was over a big sporting event. Car is. Is it up yet? This particular blimp, we have our blimp expert here with us. Tell the folks who are out here and don't have the privilege of standing right in front of you. Tell them your name, what all you do here. Yeah. Airship operation. That is your program. Please, just don't tell us you're flying because they would be in trouble. It means it's loose. They would be in trouble. No, I'm Dan Smith, I'm the communication specialist. Yeah, we're celebrating our 100th anniversary this year. We just celebrated it weeks ago, June 3rd, 1925. The first time that Goodyear branded public relations airship was flight. I know aviation history, obviously, in so many ways starts here in the Miami Valley. From a Goodyear standpoint, Northeast Ohio, Akron, Ohio is our base. And we built all of the airship programs here, including the one here today, Wingfoot 2. And it's a rubber company, right? I mean, at the heart of your business, Goodyear makes a lot of products. Yeah, and so, you know, the company started over 125 years ago. In that time, you couldn't make your business just off of cars. So the and rubber was doing as much work for the company at that time as Goodyear tire for it. So got into aeronautics and aviation in 1917. Started building blimps for the Army and the Navy before we ever built one for ourselves. So here's this thing coming high overhead right now. It's not electric. Some folks think that it's electric. But it's not. It has big Lycoming engines. Correct. Yeah, we've got 3 Lycoming IO-360 engines that can add gases like most general aviation aircraft. I know it's been a few decades since we were here at the Dayton Airshow. This was really about the same thing that we saw before, is that it has everything about this airship is different. And a lot of that comes down to we have an internal frame that allows us to mount those IO-360s on the side. And as you can see here, a lot of the suggestions, right? We can send those 3 engines 120 degrees in either direction, take off and land, and even as you're seeing them do now, hover in units. That's remarkable. A whole lot more energetic. Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Sounds better. Yeah. So that was a high speed pass. Yeah. Well, I'm not here. Look at this thing. I want to do it. Yeah. We're getting ready to take a bow. You know, I know. You want to start with a big bow and introduce yourself? So, it is necessary. And you know what? Eliminating, but it sure is fun. Yeah. So 30 degrees either direction. That's what they're doing here. Basically taking a big bow to introduce themselves here to this Dayton object. How are they choosing it? Not strictly conforming to you. We can, raise and descend 1,000 feet per minute. Yeah. I saw Rick take it over like that. Yeah, so now we're rolling. That's exactly right. We're doing a little bit of rock and roll here. So side engines, we can add power, decrease power individually. Allows us to actually there, basically doing a whole rock and roll. It looks happy. We have, even without airflow, we can maintain control. Well, you know, it's going to feel like they're going to come down and pick you up. Okay. Once this airship can do, the last time you did your blimp, we can come straight on down.
pyro teams out there, keeping it well off the pyro.
Which would be a good
Yeah,
you know, it is helium built, 1925, every Goodyear Blimp was built with helium, so, you know, nobody ever wants a fire, but we are clean target.
there you go. Look at this.
Shippers looking pretty confident there.
He is.
Who's flying for us today, Dan? We've got our pilot for the entire operation, Mike Goffin, is up there.
I gotta say, he calls the party.
All signed off. Looks like all signed up. And then in the right hand seat, hand So now another thing you're going to see up there, everybody talks about how do you get so much maneuverability when things like that. It's a little bit hard to do with the way it's organized, but we actually have water guys in that drop some of that water.
That just doesn't sound right.
Don't worry, we're all in a very safe place. Nobody's in the splash zone.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about Rick. There's one.
Oh, I know. If I see that, that's seals with open, you know where all the all that's. All the way. Look away.
Yeah, there we go.
And then you want to talk about, you know, they can effectively spin on the gun. Now, when they do this maneuver, they're highly susceptible to the winds. The winds are going to take them where they take them at this point. But they are using that rear engine. One engine on the rear drives two props. Those are fully reversible 9-foot props on the back and on the front. Allows them to effectively turn on a dime like you just saw.
Slow down because it's all happening too fast over here.
It's not. There's never been a thing for one or two other slightly great temples. If you called Central Casting and said, send us an airship captain, they would send him.
I will say we've been doing a lot more on social media. You guys can follow Goodyear Blimp, Facebook, X, Instagram. They named him, the guys in the comments, probably some of the girls in the comments as well, named him Mr. Tall and Important.
Mr. Tall, and all he needs now is a cane. Let's watch him now on his next maneuver. Look at the tail wheel back there. Did you notice that?
The tail wheel has two wheels. There's only two wheels, front and back.
I think we're coming up towards the end of the performance here. I think we might take another bow here just like we started. But thank you everybody in the air show for coming out to see us perform. We will land back right on the field just like you saw. Please come out and see us on static display. We will be here throughout the weekend.
Go live in the cockpit, great pleasure. Friend, when you're radio and racing, it just doesn't look, I don't know what all this is. Let's try Goodyear Blimp, are you there?
Yeah, that is a little bit of a bow. Taking a bow for now.
Hello, Goodyear Blimp. Are you there?
Losing air or something.
Look at that contact.
Yeah.
It's going
What goes up must come down.
Good for them. Great show. The Goodyear Blimp. It's from Goodyear. Well, as they sail on down the Garden Racetrack down with great times, ice cold beverage, and a little note here for you.
Generating help. What are the notes going up that way for the sonic boom? Stand by. Dan, thank you so very much. What a great job. And this 100th anniversary celebration is coast to coast. You've even been up in Canada. This is great. Continued success like that. So good to have you here. Another piece of Ohio aviation history. Give them a wave.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Doc can see it.
It reminds me of a porpoise, you know, one of those big dive marks. Look at this. Yeah, want to run out and throw it a bit. Hey,
Going for the loop. Going for the loop.
pull it hard. That's cool.
Isn't it? It is cool. You can have that in your backyard.
I'm telling you, right there, the lambs and the sheep. Yeah.
There it is, the high-speed pass.
I love it. I hope you can turn around. Oh, look at this. It's a duster turn, Rick.
Yeah. Whipperdill is going to get it turned around now. Up he goes for the hammer.
Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Man, I'm glad to hear that. That's the dulcet tones of old.
Tall and important.
Yeah, tall and important. Kelly, don't tell on us. Goodness.
No, I'm telling all your secrets.
Yeah, I bet. Kelly Hudson. Hi, on the Continental Airshow's trailer to the stars. She's one of the very, very few female air bosses in this industry and a veteran of the United States Air Force. Oh, yeah.
Are they going to drop any more of that water on us?
I don't know. You're going to drop the water. You know, if you're not drinking enough, you're not going enough. So keep drinking.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, keep going. Gotta do that.
All right. I just love every minute of that. I enjoyed that thoroughly. When I did my flight, it was a gusty, windy day. It took them 2.5 hours to land. We're hoping it won't take that long behind us here. They're going to do it safely behind us.
Captain Colin Important is going to do his job perfectly. Kettering Health, the 2025 CenterPoint Energy Dayton Airshow, presented by Kroger, would like to express our gratitude. Kettering Health, giving medicine, passionate care to back to be the best. Their support is a proud sponsor of this year's event. Our thanks to Kettering Health for bringing out the mini jet here in Eastern Universe.
PSA Airlines, one of the American Airlines group, welcoming you to the 2025 CenterPoint. You're part of the action at PSAAirlines.com. Find your next carrier opportunity as part of the crew and maintenance team. The opportunities in aviation are huge right now. Hopefully, folks like you become the airline designer, making this place a designer, air traffic controller.
Yeah.
It's endless opportunity.
Well, our next performer here, Caroline, proudly sponsored by Fair Health. Proud to be a major sponsor of 2025 CenterPoint Energy. Years of life-saving care flight missions. Look forward to the future. The 4 premier health hospitals foundations are leading the campaign to support new care flight aircraft, like the one we're going to be seeing. The Leonardo AW169, the state-of-the-art helicopter, fastest, largest, and most advanced air engines in the region, replacing the oldest Philippines and ensuring the highest level of emergency and trauma care for years to come. You can learn more and you can get involved at careerhealth.com/foundations. Our thanks as their Health bringing in care flight. Just moments from now, it's going to be coming into view, Rick Peterson.
Just getting it going.
Never had to ride on it. But you know, you decide.
Oh, I thought about the traffic. Coming through Cincinnati, I'm really hung up in traffic, and it's terrible thing. How bad was it? I don't even feel good about saying it out loud. I almost got out of the car and started